I want to say good afternoon, everyone. We're here at Kundi Compound at 256 East Fortification, where we're celebrating the grand opening ribbon cutting for their business, the Franklin's business. I like to say that I work in the Department of Economic Development and over small business outreach, and we're overly excited today because this organization will aid us in what we try to do all the time is give the small business owners what they need to be successful. So without further ado, we're going to get started with the program, and we're going to bring Ms. Murphy up for prayer.
Good afternoon. Let us bow our heads for a moment of prayer. Lord, as we come to you, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for who you are to us, through us, and in us. And Lord, as we offer up the Kundi Compound to you, we ask that you bless everyone that comes through the doors. We ask that everyone that comes through the doors feel the vision, feel loved, and feel empowered to be all that they can be because of the vision of Brad and Fumi. And Lord, as we embark on a new thing in our community where people can come and be creative, they can assemble together and they can see what it is that they need to do so they can follow through on their creativeness. Lord, we ask that you bless that. We ask that you not only bless it, we ask that everything that comes through, they see you in everything that they do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Next, we want to bring up Marshawn Chrysler, who's standing instead of the mayor, here to make a presentation to the Franklins.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Sorry about that. Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here. I do apologize for my tiredness, but y'all probably already know one of the worst kept secrets in Jackson, there's an election going on. The mayor apologizes his absence, but we had to draw straws to who would get here, and I was the one that got the shortest straw. Y'all believe that, don't you? Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I know he would be too. We've been knowing Brad for a long time, him and his lovely wife, and Mr. and Mrs. Franklin. Want to congratulate you all for this outstanding accomplishment. Certainly this addition to this community, program that's uplifting to the community and continue to promote what I know is near dear to your hearts is the arts community, and certainly, as was said, benefiting off the talent which we have in our community. We have much of it, so we know that this is going to enhance the community. Not only that, it's going to make the community better. The mayor, in his absence again, certainly supports small businesses, and every time we get an opportunity to cut a ribbon like this, it just adds to our vision to making Jackson a better place, because the foundation to business is small businesses. So we certainly support that. Whatever else we can do to support these efforts, we shall do. We also want to recognize the Chamber of Commerce and certainly the Economic Development Division. Why don't y'all help me celebrate them? They do a good job. And where's Mike Davis at? Go ahead, Mike Davis. You can't hide, boy. Get out here. Appreciate you, Mike, for what you do. Really do. And can't say enough about these great men right here, Tyler. Y'all give them a round of applause, too. I'm a little partial to the fire department, y'all. Get a fire going, you'll be partial to them, too. I promise you. They do a great job. Thank y'all for running into harm's way on our behalf. But, again, just want to take a brief opportunity to greet you all on behalf of the 175,000 citizens we represent, and also certainly congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Franklin for this wonderful accomplishment. Again, let me take opportunity, too, to present this small token of our appreciation to the city of Jackson. This is a certificate of appreciation presented to Kundi Compound in recognition of your commitment to economic growth and vitality, given under my hand and seal of the city of Jackson, Mississippi, this first day of May 2017. Tony T. Yarber, Mayor. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, I think we better get a hold of it. Go ahead, Brad. Come on here. We gotta get you in. On the other side. There you go. She make us look real good. There you go. That look good. Great job. Great job. Congratulations again.
My bad. I'm going to be really brief, really quick, and I'm going to bring up the woman of the hour. But we are extremely pleased to be over here. For those of you that don't know me, most of you do, so this is kind of a formality. My name is Brad Franklin. I am the Public Relations and Marketing Director for the Kundi Compound, and it's a pleasure to have you guys out here. And before my bride gets up and talks to you all today about the vision of this business that we have here, I want to say a special thank you to Ms. Allison Cox, who is here with the Jackson Housing Authority. It is because of her that we are even in this space. She made this possible, so let's have a round of applause for her, first of all. And the great folks over at the Jackson Housing Authority. I sat down with her and we shared our vision of what we wanted to do, and she allowed us to come in and be a part of the blossoming neighborhood that is Midtown. We are very excited to be here, and we are excited to be a part of the progress in Midtown. Thank you, of course, to the city of Jackson. Midtown Partners is here as well, the lovely ladies of TAPS that are here, the Prosperity Center. Ms. Ellen Collins is here. Of course, our firefighters, thank you guys for being here. We have some anchor businesses that are within the Kundi Compound, and they're going to come up in a little bit and say a few words, but you know, I must definitely introduce Valencia Robinson with Mississippi in Action, and we have Mr. Kurt McAfee here. He is with 242 Creative, and he's going to come up and say a few words, and we're going to talk about some of the other things that we have going on. But without further ado, I'm going to bring up the birthday girl, who is also the Chief Operating Officer of this facility. She is definitely the head woman in charge, and I am lucky to be a loyal servant and a loyal staff member and serve in her stead. And it is her vision by which we are doing this. Some great changes are going on in her life, and this is one of them, and we're glad that you guys are going to be a part of it. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my bride, Fumi, Queen Franklin.
Oh, y'all are so much. Thank you all so much for being here today. He wanted me to talk a little bit about the vision for this place. Let me just briefly tell you a little bit about my background. I won't take too much time, but I need you to understand how we got here. I have given 15 years of my life to state government. And while there, I was able to see mostly white males in power. I saw tainted employees who came in vigorous and excited about helping Mississippians, just to become beaten into submission because they could not get fair shakes. There's not a lot of opportunity. So that began to weigh on me in about year 5. Took me 10 years to get really, really tired. But as of April 28th, I can tell you that what I have been doing part-time for my community, I can now do full-time here at the Kundi Compound. I can now dedicate myself wholeheartedly to the people of this community. I can now dedicate myself wholeheartedly to women empowerment and to uplifting those who don't have voices that maybe I can speak to and for. So I'm very pleased to have your support. I'm very pleased to have the members and the partners that we have in this organization. I want to thank Regions Bank for giving us computers so that we can provide a service to the kids in the community, because we know that they need Wi-Fi. We know that they need to be able to trigger those brain cells during the summertime. We want to be able to offer that to them, but not just the kids, also adults. Come by, do your resume, whatever you need to do, search Google, learn, study, whatever you need to do. So we want to be able to do that. Thanks again, Allison, for taking that meeting with us, listening to what we had to say, and helping us to make this vision become a reality. And to Midtown, you have embraced us. You have let us know that we have a place here. We are very thankful for that. It's not always easy to have new people come into the neighborhood, but you were able to let us do that. So we're very thankful for that. In closing, let me just say that Kundi in Swahili means family. Every family has a story. This is our story. Welcome to Kundi Compound. Thank you.
So, of course, what we're doing here is trying to be an anchor in this community for small businesses. We want you to come over. We want this to be a creative and cool space for you to be a part of, and we're glad you guys are a part of it right now. I'm going to have a couple of our anchor businesses. Not only is Hourglass Media Group in here and Hathor LLC, we have 242 Creative, And we have Miss Valencia Robinson with Mississippi in Action, who I'm sure all of you know in this community has been fighting on the social justice scene for a long while, and we're going to have them to come and say a few words.
All right, hello. You don't know me. I just started here with Brad and Fumi. I appreciate the opportunity to work with these guys. I've been knowing Brad forever, since way back, since NYSP. He was my guy over there. That was a long time ago. I was a way minor then. Um, I put a post on Facebook today that said, be who you needed when you were younger. And I think that's what they're trying to do here today as far as trying to open up the doors to give the youth something to do and expand the options they have, because I know coming up, and I grew up right in West Jackson. I didn't have the same options that we have today as far as my children and my children's friends. They have way more options than we ever had coming up. And just being a part of it has given me a lot of pride to say, I have an opportunity to help the youth. Like, I'm a coach. I do things with the youth. I volunteer a lot, and this just expands my reach as far as helping the youth out. 242 Creative is my business. Me and my best friend, we decided to do that, and we've been doing it for years. This is our LLC. We just literally got LLC last month, so it's a big deal to us. This is my third business. This is one of the things I do. But as far as the creative side of things, we're big on creativity. I was telling over here earlier, I do pictures mostly. We do videography. We do any kind of creative media that you need for anything. We do it. I haven't turned down a client yet. I mean, seriously, like I need the money, but because they charge rent. But aside from that, it gives me an opportunity. I mean, I work a 9-to-5 job. I do coaching. I do everything else, and it gives me an opportunity to let my right brain come to life and be creative. And kids don't get enough of that. My children get too much of that because I force it on them almost. You're not gonna be in my house and not draw something or not write something or not put forth some effort to be creative. I don't want you to just color outside the lines. Do what you need to do to expand your mind, because I didn't have enough of that. So I force that issue on my kids, and as well as the ones I touch every day. Again, I thank you for the opportunity, because Lord knows, look, like I said, I'd rather pay rent to Brad than somebody else. So I appreciate the chance to open our business up. If you guys want anything done, come talk to us, and we work with you. Like I said, we haven't turned on a client yet, because we agree. We love the creativity. We love to be able to expand whatever your idea is. We take it and we try to blow it up, make it as big as possible. And if you want it small, we can try that. But I'm gonna force you to something new. You're gonna try something different, and that's our whole aspect of things, man. Just seeing things through a different light. And yeah, like I said, Kundi means family. I knew that actually. But it's a big thing to me to be part of such a family as far as what they're trying to do here. I think this is the beginning of something great, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
Well, hello. I didn't know all this was happening, but I'm here. I just want to say thank you to these wonderful people. We were family before this, I feel like, and I think we're going to continue to be family. I have a small business in here called Mississippi in Action. We do a lot of work in the community with all kinds of people, all the undesirables, as they're called. And I love the fact that we are in Midtown. And I say Midtown when it was the North End to me growing up, walking up that crosswalk before it was a crosswalk, believe it or not, attending Rowan. Glad it's in Ward 7, because new things need to be in Ward 7. And I just love it, you all. We're here. We do have other jobs right now, but we're here. We provide education, HIV testing, whatever you need. If you need condoms, whatever you need, we're here. You just need somebody to talk to. We are here. So thank you. Another thing, we're beside a clinic as well. So glad about that, and a barbershop. So it's pretty much a one-stop shop over here. And we just look forward to working with the community, helping build community, and helping build the people and our young folks in our community. And again, thank you, you two wonderful people.
So once again, thank everybody for being here. We want to let y'all know that membership does have its privileges. We currently have 3 members with the Kundi Compound, of the small businesses that have events inside of this space. Ms. Tanja Murphy just had her book signing this past weekend in the space as well. So we welcome you if you are a small business, if you want to know how to get your business off the ground, if you need a space for a panel discussion or a training or a meeting of some kind, we are here for you. If you need a place to come and study, if you need a place to come and meet, we are here for you. If you need some help with production, if you need some help with public relations or marketing, we are here. If you need somebody to talk to, we are here. We are stamped. We have put our footprint in Midtown, and we are here, and we're going to help this community to grow. We've got a lot of fantastic events that are going to be coming up on this space. We're going to make this corner one of the most happening corners in the city of Jackson, right here. And we want you guys to definitely be a part of it. And I got to say hello. My dad walked up, so he's here. So he's the guy that kind of made all of this happen way, way back. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him and Mom. Chris Neely, who has been one of our hosts for one of our Tuesday talks that we have here at the compound as well. So once again, we thank y'all. We're going to have a brief reception. We want y'all to come inside and see the space. We've got some cupcakes. We've got some punch. You get a chance to ask the Queen any questions that you have about the space and fellowship with one another. But don't let this be the last time that you come by here. And thank you, City of Jackson, once again. And thank y'all. And the Kundi Compound is now officially open for business. Thank you.